Here's the exact meal planning process you should follow to maximize your fat loss results. This is exactly what I do with my clients to make sure they get the best results possible. The first thing you want to do is figure out both your calorie and your protein numbers. Now, if you don't know how to calculate these, I'm going to create a separate video to show that you exactly how to get them for you. Next, what we're going to do with those numbers, we're going to pull out a sheet of paper and we're going to lay out what our dietary pattern looks like. Are we eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Are we skipping meals? Are you having any snacks? Once you've laid that out, then what we're going to do is divide up the number of calories and protein into those meals. So let's say, for example, you're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you're having a snack. Then what you're going to do is put maybe like 500 at breakfast, 500 at lunch, 500 at dinner, and like 150 calorie snack. If you're having a lighter breakfast, then just allocate some of those extra calories to maybe lunch and dinner, be a little bit larger. You can move those around as you'd like. Then take the corresponding amount of protein and equally distribute it between those meals. Again, if you're allocating some of those calories more to lunch and dinner, then put a little bit more of the protein at lunch and dinner. Now that we have the numbers, we can now start working with the food. The first thing you're going to want to do in laying out, let's say for breakfast, the foods that you're going to eat, is put the protein foods first. Once you've put the protein foods, then we're going to determine how much of each of them do you need to hit in order to hit your protein number. Once you've hit your protein number, then determine how many calories that took up of how many you're allotted for that meal, then fill in the rest with fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. If you follow this process in this format for planning out your meals and laying it out like this, you'll start to see a better understanding of how to put your foods together in general. So every time you make a meal, you're going through the perfect process to make the perfect meal for your goals.